Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. And today I really wasn't prepared to record this video because I was like, oh, I'll put it off for another day or I'll do it next week or whatever. But I just can't resist because I can't wait to use it. So today we will be reviewing the Makiage foundation. I saw this foundation on Instagram. Like the advertisement kept popping up as far as, you know, how full coverage it is, how flawless it is, and blah, blah, blah. So I decided to go ahead and see if I was able to find my shade, you know, via the, the internet, because it's not something that you can just go into the store and swatch to see if it matches you. So I want to check out the shade today. So if I like the shade, then I will record the wear test tomorrow when I go to work to try to do a full wear test, you know, in a work day, because I'm constantly moving around and doing things to see if it holds up with the nurse's lifestyle. So if you're interested in seeing how this foundation looks on me, stay tuned. Oh, but before you go, there is a subscribe button that's located over here. There's also a notification bell that is next to it. Go ahead and click both, because I know for certain you do not want to miss another video from your girl. So go ahead. They're both right there. You can't miss them. Go ahead and click it. Like the rest of my hair is curly and a big froey mess, but then you have this gray hair that's like, I'm not gonna do not a thing. I'm gonna look like this. All right, so like I said, I saw this foundation on Instagram, so I decided to give it a try. So this is the Makiage foundation. Like there's another name for it, so I just wanted to show you the box. Show you the box. I haven't tried this on yet. I just got it in the mail yesterday. That's why I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to film it today. But this is what the inside looks like. So in the box there's a little pamphlet, and on the back of it there's reviews, from what I could gather, right? Yes, there are reviews on how people feel about the foundation. Of course, the swatches. And there's 50 shades of this foundation. So when you go online, so what I did when I decided to purchase the foundation, what I did was I clicked on the link. It said, like, you know, shop now, whatever it was, for the advertising post or whatever. So I clicked on it. So it asked you a couple of questions on, you know, your skin, what are you looking for in a foundation, blah, blah, blah. And it also asks you as far as what foundation shade that you currently use, and that's how they pair you up. Right? So I did a few foundations just to see if it'll, you know, give me the same foundation shade, which it did. So this is what the box looks like. So it is different in comparison as far as packaging. I've never seen a foundation box that looks like this, or unless I'm in Uncultured Swine and there's other foundation boxes that look like this, but the ones that I've purchased never came like this. So it opens up at the bottom. There's a tab, and it's called the Woke Up Like This Flawless Base Foundation. It is 30 milliliters, 1 fluid ounce, and I got the shade 220. So when you open up the box, it fell out. So when you open up the box, this is the bottom of it. So the foundation looks like this, top like this. Okay, so you gotta be careful pulling it out. It is glass. This is the shade. So it has a foggy, fiberglassy bottle. So it's kind of hard to tell whether or not this will be for me. I don't have any primer on. I just have moisturizer on. I was kind of like not sure whether or not I was going to film this today because the retin-A has me a little peely. So I doused myself in moisturizer. I feel okay right now, because the videos that I wanted to post today, or I'll record today, have nothing to do with makeup application because my skin is so irritated, but I just can't help it. I really want to try this. So after I answered the questionnaires, decided to go with this foundation shade. It also paired me with a concealer, and this is the BFF Perfecting Concealer. So with the foundation, the Woke Up Like This comes in 50 shades, and the concealer BFF. Online, you can see they have different lines of concealer, and they paired me up with the BFF. Like, I didn't pick it out or whatever. They paired me up with this one and also with the shade. And I got the shade number 15. And the packaging looks like this. I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but you can try this foundation out for 14 days for free. The only thing that you have to pay for is shipping, and shipping is like $5.96, $6. It wasn't any extra shipping to get both items. So I'm trying these for free. In the event that I do not like them, I can return them for free, no extra charge. And I don't know if I'll get my shipping back, but that's okay if I don't. Okay, so in the event that I do like both items, this will cost me $44, which is not bad for 1 fluid ounce. I mean, the foundations that I wear cost roughly around that amount. And for the concealer, it is $26. Now, my favorite concealer currently right now is the L'Oreal concealer that I pay like, I don't know, $9, $10. So I don't know. This has to be immaculate for me to be like, all right, I'm gonna keep this. Or pure laziness that might have me not return these, because I hate returning stuff and going to the post office. Okay, so I'll read a little bit about the foundation. So like I mentioned about the foundation, it does come in 50 shades. For all skin tones. It is lightweight, textured, buildable, medium to high coverage, natural matte finish, optically corrective powders enriched with vitamin E for anti-aging benefits, the hyaluronic acid for hydration and protection and filling wrinkles, 100% cruelty-free for long-lasting wear, pair with a primer or a setting spray. And I already told you the amount that comes in the bottle, which is 1 fluid ounce. So the description of it, I mean, I just kind of went over it. It's medium to high coverage, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And these products are made in Italy. And for the concealer, it says a full coverage liquid concealer uniquely formulated to erase all skin imperfections and evens out the complexion for a flawless matte finish look. The extremely high concentration of treated pigments instantly reduces the appearance of under eye circles, dark spots, discoloration, and blemishes, creating a smooth, uniform skin tone. Creamy and weightless, the soft texture is effortlessly blendable and buildable, moisturizing, supple, and breathable for crease-free wear with a second skin feel. Also comes in 3 correcting shakes to neutralize specific discolorations. That's that. all the descriptions and all the bells and whistles of these products. So now we're just going to apply it. So on Instagram, you can see how they put it on with a brush. So that's how we're going to apply it on today. Now with the concealer, I can't help, I don't apply my concealer on with brushes, so I will use a sponge for that. So let's get it popping. For those who might ask, I did not do a tutorial on this eye. I actually messed up the original eye look before I started recording this video, and this is what I ended up with. I will leave down in the description box what I am using, and if you want to know how I did this look, did this eye look, please let me know and I will film you something, because it's not even that hard. I just made a boo-boo and this was the result. And I'm going to use my Becca primer, and this is the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector, and this is the only primer that I use. It does make you fairly matte, and I have been doing the little Jackie Aina method, where I set it to even make myself more matte. If you hear airplanes while we're filming, it's because I live by the airport. I mean, it's ongoing air traffic every day, but because I don't have any form of sense of time, I could never film early or late at night. Just can't. I try. I think about it, not I try. I think. And I'm going to take the Lancome Long Time No Shine and Translucent. I'm going to take this powder and kind of set it. This is very translucent. So it's not going to like give you a cast underneath your foundation. I've tested it out. But you see, oh, And I have a few videos to record today, so it's like, why not give it a go? All right, so it is a pump for those who appreciate a good pump. Okay, so it's a nice little pump here. And I'm gonna take my Morphe Y7 for my brush, and I'm going to do 2 pumps to start with. It has a perfumey smell, nothing too strong. See, on the Instagram, it was like, oh, but I can apply. Oh, well, I mean, it kind of, but I always pat my foundation in and not do one of these moves, swirl it around. Oh, but it's not a bad finish when you do that. I don't know about it being a great match. We'll see. Maybe it'll oxidize. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Because I didn't shape up the top part of my brow. To be honest, I don't think I'm in love with the shade. It is a medium coverage. I wouldn't say that it's full, even though like everything that I mentioned, like well, every question that I answered, I made it a point that full coverage is a must for me because I have acne prone skin and I have dark spots. But like right in this area, at least I can see it. You can see my hyperpigmentation coming through. I'm not gonna judge it, as far as like my skin irritation because you can see it, but to me, it just looks a little. I mean, I don't know. Does it look gray to you? Because it kind of looks a little gray to me. Now I know that it isn't a powder because I have used the powder with other foundations and it hasn't given me a gray cast. And to me, it's not covering up much. Okay, I'm gonna do one more layer. And we'll see. So I'll do the other layer off camera. But yeah, you can still see my scars. Okay. All right. Let's do one more layer and see how that works out. And then we can do the concealer. Okay. So looking at it, the longer I looked at this shade, it's not a bad match. It's very neutral. It's not as warm. I am within like the neutral, but maybe a smidgen on the warm side. And I was hoping for it to be a little warm, but it doesn't feel heavy, but I have smile lines. So it's not supposed to seep into my smile lines, but I can kind of see without setting it, it's seeping into my smile lines. I don't know. Let's continue on with the application, but do you see it? Did I just break this? Oh, I did. I tried to take the top off. I broke it. I just literally took this. Okay. Oh, you twisted. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. You twist up. Twist it. Okay. I was really trying to pull this whole cap off. Okay. I'm going to apply some on my brush. It's a pump, so I don't really care for that. So this is the match y'all give me. This is mad warm. This concealer is what, in the shade 15. She's coming off pretty thick. Oh, and as far as like, they claim that there's no streakiness. And to me, with the sponge, I think that, not the sponge, with the brush, I just think that when you apply foundation with the brush, there's always going to be a chance that your foundation application will be streaky. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not trying to be overly critical because my skin is irritated. It is all hell because of my retin-A. And I have to stop, like, stopping, restarting, because I go through the same agitation. But I try to give my skin a break from it. This mess is harsh, but it works. The concealer also has a scent. Okay, so I wasn't able to talk through the application of the concealer. It is on. As you can see, it's not a brightening concealer. It's just one that kind of matches me, even though it looked a little orange and it looked like it could be a little lighter. If you can clock the concealer, let me know. As far as the full coverage of it, it's okay. I don't know if it's me. I didn't put a lot on. It may have looked like it, but I didn't. It just kind of melted into my skin. It does dry down very, very quickly, so you have to move. But, I mean, is it $26 worth? I don't think so. So I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal because I do want some brightening under my eye. And I can tell you right now, for sure, the concealer is going back. Now, would I want to try it in a different shade? Probably so. Like, again, I had no say-so. Well, I mean, I guess I could have had a say-so, but I just kind of went with their recommendation and just tried this shade. And again, do you see the creasing? Yeah. Now, do I have other foundations that do that? Yes. But since it was a claim on this foundation that it wouldn't do that, makes me like, okay, you're not really any different than the other foundations. So I'm going to go ahead and blend all this out, set my face, and I'll let you know whether or not I will do a wear test tomorrow. The shade isn't that bad. Like, I think I can rock with the foundation. But the concealer is I mean, it didn't do anything. Oh, well, it wasn't evident. Will it cover? Like, you can actually use that concealer if you're just trying to conceal and you're not a foundation wearer. I feel like it'd be a very good concealer if you're just kind of spot correcting and you want it to melt into your natural skin tone. I will say it is perfect for that. But because I don't rock my concealer that way, this particular shade isn't meant for me. Will I get another shade to try? I don't know. Okay, so the final finish doesn't look too bad at all. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do the wear test tomorrow. It took me long enough to do my makeup. I don't know where I thought I was going today, but I'm about to record a few videos, and Lord, I really got to work on my time management. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section what you think of the finish so far. My skin is very textured. Again, I am using retinol, and it does have the tendency to peel, and it's causing some irritation here. I stopped, restarted, so it is really affecting my skin, and I really have to be easy with the foundation. But I think the finish overall is good. I can say right now that, okay, if it can hold up on a 12-hour day, then I might go ahead and just keep it. But the concealer is going back, or I'll try to see if I can get another shade for it, test that out for free, and see where we go from there. But I like the foundation so far, so we will test it out tomorrow. All right, let me focus on the road. I forgot my camera, but this is what I'm looking like at 7:38, so I will check in a little bit later. Okay, so it is now 12:47. So this is what the foundation looks like now. I have some oiliness going on over here, but nothing too serious. I think that it looks fairly matte and still looks pretty good. So let me know down in the comment section what you think my makeup looks like right now. All right, guys, it is now 8:40. Can you see? No, it's on that white. Why doesn't it ever? I don't know. This thing turns black whenever it wants to. Okay, anyway. It is now 8:40 in the evening. I'm tired, but I have to get some editing done. I just wanted to come in and close this video out in reference to the Makiage foundation and concealer. Okay, so let's talk about the concealer first. So the concealer comes in a nice little packaging. I like the fact that it twists up, like the packaging is different. So you don't have the mishaps, no spills, no whatever. But I don't like the pump for concealer. Well, I tried to open it the other way. There's no wand, and I'd rather have a wand with a doe foot to apply and use my sponge. This, you have to use a brush to do it, and I don't really care for the packaging as far as that goes. I just think that this little contraption is neat. but not for a concealer. Maybe for the foundation. Like if they would have did the foundation in this particular packaging, I think that it would have been epic because, you know, when people travel, they break, they spill, or whatever the case is, and this is just kind of like a screw on top. That would have been cute. And I'm gonna return it. I don't think that I'm gonna get another concealer, a different shade to highlight. I just didn't like the consistency. I think that my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear concealer beats this, and it's cheaper. So this is definitely going back. And for the foundation, as you can see, I wasn't wearing the concealer today, by the way, but for the foundation, I put this foundation on like around 6:30. It is now 8:40, and this is the look. I don't think that the wear looks bad. Like I have some oiliness thing happening over here. So what is this from 6:30? So we have 12, 13, 14 hours of wear, and not bad. So if I were to blot this just in my T-zone, like I feel like I'm straight. So one of the claims were that it wouldn't seep into your wrinkles, but as you can see my smile lines nice and good. So that, you know, that claim is false. But I feel like full coverage, it is. A matte finish, it is. When you have oily skin, it is very, 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 very hard to find a foundation that's going to keep you matte all day. I think the only one that I think that comes close is the Cover FX, the Power Play foundation. I think ultimately that has been the only foundation that has kept me super matte. But I feel like the finish of this foundation is pretty dope, I think. Please let me know otherwise in the comment section. So I think I am going to keep it. As far as the packaging go, it's glass. So if you are a person who travels quite a bit, this glass might be problematic for you because it can cause some breakage. I know that glass is better for the environment, but when you're taking it from place to place, it might be a potential hazard. I say check it out. You can check it out for free and just pay for shipping, the $5.96 or whatever. What's the harm in that? If you don't like it, return it. But I will say, out of the 2 items today, the foundation is the one to try. I don't know about the concealer. They do have other concealers that you can choose from. Like I said, this one was the one they recommended to me, and I don't really care for it. Not for $26. But for this, I can splurge $44 on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and wear this until it's empty, and we'll see if we will repurchase. But I like it. So yeah, that is all. I'm getting tired, but I have to edit. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below and let me know what you think of the coverage. Are you willing to try the Makiage foundation? If so, let me know. And if you post anything on Instagram or wherever you post it, let me know so I can go and support and give you a like and see how the coverage looks on you. And if you want to connect with your girl on everything Tylee's Eye Candy, you can find me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And if you want to follow my weight loss journey, you can find me on Beauty from the Inside Out 365. And that is all, you guys. I am tired. And I'm going to catch you all in the next one. Bye. Llegó la mami que todo desespera, te deja